So now, you think Pantera still doesn't have it? I beg to differ. Zakk Wylde has the sound and the approach, and he's going full on with those pinch harmonics. Their tuning is dropped down, which actually makes them sound more evil. And Phil Anselmo definitely has the voice. The band is just in pure hard rockin' mode all the way. Now these folks in Mexico were just having a blast. Because it's pretty monumental to have a band of this stature actually come back and not only take the stage, but light it up. And here's proof right here that Zakk Wylde totally does Dime proud. Now there are definitely two camps, for and against. And the side that is against it are saying that no, this is not a reunion. They're backing up Vinnie Paul's argument. Here's what Vinnie had to say before his untimely passing.
You've once again stated that a Pantera reunion is completely out of the question. Why do you think people don't get tired of talking about it?
People are selfish, man. You know, they want what they want. They don't care what you want, you know. And it's unfortunate that people go, oh, wow, man, they could get Zakk Wylde to jump up there on stage and it's Pantera again. No, it's not. Yeah. It's not that simple. You know, if Eddie Van Halen wants to get shot in the head 4 times next week, then would everybody be going, hey, man, Zakk, go play for Van Halen. Just call it Van Halen. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's really selfish for people to think that, and it's stupid. They call it a reunion for a reason. It's called bringing the original members back to what it was, you know. So there's a lot of these things that they call reunions that aren't really reunions. They got one dude from the band floating around in them, you know. I mean, that's not a true reunion. With Pantera, it'll never be possible, you know.
So Vinnie Paul had a very strong opinion about bringing Zakk in the group back when he was still alive, so obviously there were talks about this. Now Pantera's longtime videographer, Darrell, also known as Bobby Tongs, said that a month before Dimebag had passed away, they were talking, and Dimebag was already talking about how Damageplan was going to be wrapping up their tour in December, and Dime said, whatever it takes, we're going to get these guys back together. And the reason for that is because Dime didn't feel that the guys in Damageplan really were as into it as he was and the guys in Pantera. And what's interesting is that a lot of these articles written a while back, when Vinnie was still alive, were a bit prophetic in what actually came to be. Because Pantera is calling it a reunion, even though Vinnie's estate is still maintaining that it is not a reunion. Now, I'm from the faction of Pantera fans that sees it as a reunion, simply because of the fact that we can't bring those past members back, and Pantera is just killing it. They're killing it live. Had the shows have fallen short, maybe I wouldn't have seen it in that light. Since Dimebag himself couldn't be there, there is nobody better to pick than Zakk Wylde for that spot. They have very similar playing approaches. They both took advantage of that extra slack that they put into the guitar strings to be able to get some really wild vibrato and pinch harmonics. Influence-wise, both players are very similar. Not to mention that Zakk's stage presence matches that of Dimebag Darrell.
He was saying he was going to do everything he could. He was pretty much done with what Damageplan were doing at that point. He wanted to move on and go back to Pantera. Unfortunately,
this was the story put together by Metal Injection where they delved a little bit further into it. So while a lot of people are going to argue that it's not a reunion, I don't doubt one bit that this is as close to a reunion as they possibly could get. And at the very worst case scenario, maybe some of the diehard fans could just suspend disbelief for a moment and just enjoy Pantera in the state that they're in, which is a damn good state. I mean, Phil might be getting up there in the years, but he's still friggin' slaying it on the microphone. He's one of the only singers that can truly scream in key. Zakk is totally at home in the band. Charlie Benante has so much power in his playing that he also does Vinnie proud.
It'd be like Noel Redding and Mitch Mitchell asking Eric Clapton if he would go out and honor Jimmy and Eric playing Jimmy's stuff and singing Jimmy's songs, and they're going out as the Jimi Hendrix celebration, you know, and then he's going to honor his buddy and he's going to play his song. So of Dime's greatness.
Always.
So,
Yeah.
And I mean, I think this is it's a Pantera celebration.
So Zakk Wylde's take on it was really that this is a big celebration, and his main goal was to be able to do his best to step into Dime's shoes in that band and bring back some of the glory of the days back when Dime was still alive. Now, judging off the clips that we have seen, and many others that are out there, Zakk has definitely stepped up. But a lot of people just aren't buying it. A lot are saying, well, they're doing it for the money. It's a big money grab. Well, what do you expect? The band's going to get paid regardless, right? If they're going to get out there and play, they got to get paid to play. That's just the way it works. Tours cost money. I'm taking their legendary classic, Walk. How could anybody pan that? I mean, come on. It's friggin' awesome. Now, of course, here in the guitar camp, Dimebag's guitar solo on Pantera's Walk is one of the most standout, influential solos of anything in the much heavier music genres. This is a first time watch and listen, so we're going to see how Zakk does that solo. Let's check it out. That vibrato? Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but call it what you will. That's a Pantera reunion as far as I'm concerned. Zakk brought that magic, and he was committed to bringing that magic. And Zakk is a friggin' killer guitar player, and this is perfect for him. So this channel, Guitar Meets Science, is not going to take that away from them. I applaud Pantera for doing this, and for giving the fans what they want, which they would love to see, the essence of Pantera on the stage, and they're doing just that. They brought in the right guy to do it. Actually, the right guys, because Zakk and Charlie both are just slaying it in their position. And I hope they keep going with this, and it would actually be really cool if they were to kick out an album together. That would just be insane. But time will tell on that. My opinion is Dime would have wanted it this way. And I think that he would be looking down and smiling on what the group is doing, because they sound friggin' killer live. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Try it again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much. You are now in the family.
If you want to watch more videos, you best be subscribing to Guitar Meets Science this instant. I'll be looking for you if you don't, and you will spend an eternity without any cookies whatsoever. Is that how you want to live? Why do you want to be so repugnant? You don't, do you?